Are you ready?
Are you ready for the podcast? Whole lot we gon' broadcast. Dropping gems, these are all facts. Shooting flicks like Men in Black. Are you ready for the podcases? Hitting every spot, Dalmatian. Taking off like a spaceship. Podcast is not basic. 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 Let's go. Podcast is not basic. When I see this.
Yo, what's up, brother? What's up, Sal?
What's up, bro?
Chilling, man. Yo, welcome, man. Welcome, man. This is episode 44, bro. This is the finale, man.
44?
Yeah, man. Yo, you got the originators of your Opinionated-Facts, man. You got your boy Fifth.
Let's see why.
Doing this for the 44th time, my man. You know what I'm saying? And plus amongst other times that we've done this, brother. How you doing, man? What's good, bro?
Good, man. Sunday. You know what I'm saying? I've been getting the boys, ready for school or whatnot. I'm in charge of drip. You know what I'm saying? That's what they call it now, drip.
Get the clothes now, yeah.
You can see me and see why I will be in charge of drip. But yeah, I'm
so they got drip. So all of them got a shirt like that?
Nah, they ain't ready for this. But we went to H&M, went to the Gap, Nike, Converse, what else I realized, man?
What's up, bro?
I realized, man, I'm selfish. I be mad as hell at that buying stuff.
Yeah, I gotta hear about this, man. Why, man?
I caught myself being an old head yesterday. We had H&M, and I tell my ninth grade, I say, go ahead, man, pick out a couple shirts. I'm on the sale rack. And he got a couple sale shirts. They picked up some cargos. They like H&M $34.99. That's a lot for H&M. And I said, hey, why you didn't get these at the Gap? They was cheaper. He said, no, they were. I said, hey, they ain't got these on sale nowhere.
Yo, man.
Said, no, Dad, I don't think so. I said, I give it here. Get it.
So you got all boys, bro. I got girls, and the one thing about girls, man, they don't want you nowhere near dressing them, bro. That's their mother gig. Only thing I do is do school supplies and get sneakers. That's all I do, bro. And
I did school supplies earlier.
They knock you in the head, man.
I did school supplies. I was like, yo, these teachers off the chain. I need 4 green 1-inch notebooks. I said, man, shit, what they gonna do if you bring white? Hey, man, everybody ain't got.
But they share amongst other kids that may not have as much, man. So you got that's the one thing I kind of look out for.
Ain't nobody share with me when I was growing up.
They start doing that, bro, because nowadays kids don't have as much as whatever, man. Your kids are affluent, so you have to be cognizant of that when you send them to school, man. They're looking at your kids with they take their stuff and divide it up amongst the kids that don't have as much, man. So bro, that's a blessing, bro.
Hey, we you know what I'm saying, man. At the end of the day, we was just talking just now, man, and I've learned, through it all, I've learned to appreciate those times. You know what I'm saying? Because in a couple of years, they won't want to go shopping with me. They'll be like, man, Dad, just give us the money.
Give it the money,
know what
bro.
I'm saying?
I'm already at that stage,
they
bro.
already walk ahead of me in the mall. I'm 5 steps behind.
You the old nigga with Crocs on, bro. They don't.
Other day, I asked my son, I say, man, you know how to do cash back? He said, man, yeah. I said, damn, okay. So, because sometimes we got the dog, so I got to stay outside with the dog. I send him in, I give him my card, and now he know how to do the cash back. And then today, guess what he did, man?
What up?
He tipped somebody.
Oh, see, you training him well, man. We talked about that before. You're a good tipper, bro.
Yeah,
so
not the donut person. You don't tip the donut person.
You
tip
people
who do stuff. You don't tip the donut person 15% just because it pop up on the screen.
It ain't his money, dog. It ain't his money.
Yeah, I know.
But he's at age now. You gotta give him a credit card, bro.
He got a debit card.
Yeah. He's good, man. Just let him run with that shit, bro. You got boys, man. I got girls, man. So like 9 years old, they don't want you around them shopping for them, bro. So you just kind of like just hang out and just see what they wear when they walk out. You know what I'm saying? So it's back to school, brother. And now he's in the 9th grade, man. He's going, he got dressed a little different now because people are watching. Young ladies are watching.
Then his little brother wanted to look for some car. I said, man, you don't need like cargo pants. What you need to look for stuff for?
What grade is he?
That's what I'm thinking. or the 7th, man. So
Oh
I
shit,
just,
bro. Oh,
I just was like, I was like, yo, I'm like I said, I told you before we started, I'm gonna tell our guests, my birthday is coming up, and I said for this year, man, life is gonna be more about experiences.
mhm.
20 was good, 21 was good. Um, this year is gonna be even better. So it's all about growth and experiences and doing like I've done a thing, man. Like now, I do a lot of traveling. Because we be on the phone sometimes, and
Mhm.
and usually, man, like people think it's crazy, but I go somewhere and come right back. Like I literally go to DC for court at 1 o'clock, finish at 1:40, jump back on 95 South, come right back. I've now decided that I'm gonna take time to experience more, to smell my roses while I can still smell, I can still walk without a limp, while I can still remember shit. I'm gonna take time and experience more, more life and all of those things, man. Just do things a little bit different. So, I
Definitely.
appreciate going out with the boys, man. I look back at it and I'm excited. I know for a fact, I know two facts. One, my daddy ain't never take me nowhere to get no school stuff. And two, he definitely wouldn't have bought what I picked up. So, that's what it's all
Hey,
about, man. So,
don't that make you feel good though? Like you can pay that
oh,
shit forward and give it to your boys, whatever that stuff that you may not have had when you was growing up, bro.
oh, awesome, man.
For me, it's a great thing. I enjoy doing that, bro. I know I ain't. It's no thing as no for my girls, bro. I enjoy doing everything for them. So I know how it is, man. Because when I was growing up, bro, you get them jeans and layaway and shit like that was popping, bro. So I appreciate the opportunity. I can do stuff for my girls. I know how you are about your boys, bro. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh
here we
yeah.
are, man. Once again, 44 Sunday, August 14th, man. This is Victory Over Japan Day, man. National Victory Over Japan Day, bro.
Oh shit, what would be the man?
Huh?
What would be the man?
In war, motherfucker. Yo, man, we beat him in war, Jack. It was one of those things, man. When we came up and that dastardly attack that they did also on Pearl Harbor, man. That's why we got in World War II and all that, man. Bro, I mean, if you never looked at the history of World War II and how the Americans got into it, bro, it's a fascinating thing, man.
How they get
Like
into
that
it, man?
Pearl Harbor, man. So what happened was, um, Japan doesn't have really any natural resources, no oil and things like that, whatever. So they were in a stalemate with the United States about giving them oil and things like that. So talks broke down. So around the latter part of November, talks broke down. So Japan had put spies near Pearl Harbor. So they started planning to attack Pearl Harbor. They're like, yo, so they took everybody out of the embassies and all that, and they shredded all the documents and everything like that. So it was an imminent attack. So what those guys did was they took their fleet of carriers, like 4 carriers they had, and they sailed in the dark from Japan to Pearl Harbor. Man, it was like they didn't talk on the radio, nothing like that. They went on. They were going to do this, and they attacked on a Sunday morning, man, and they fucked some things up. But they knew at the end that this was going to be a bad situation because in the way that America's kind of had an infrastructure of industry and all that. The way they came back in, man, it's a fascinating thing how America fought two fronts in the Pacific and in Europe with Nazi Germany and things like that, man. It is a fascinating thing how we pulled that shit off, bro. So like our grandparents' age and all that, man, that's all they cared about. It was just like in the war effort and just putting out military arsenals, bro. That's all we did, bro. So it's a fascinating thing. So today's National Victory of Japan Day, man. So we here, bro.
Wow. Okay.
So what's good, bro? This is the last
Okay.
one, man. You going on vacation, man, and do some things, man, and just get ready to do it again eventually, brother. So I was kind of thinking about it. I was like, damn, I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do with my Sunday afternoons and things like that. I got a dune buggy around Christmas time, so I go down to
Where you
South
keep it
Carolina.
at, yo?
I keep it in South Carolina. I got a little garage down there. I go down there and ride that shit. I broke the suspension back a few months ago, so I got it fixed. So I'm start riding it again, things like that. So there's a Christmas present to myself. So I got one down there. So I go down there and ride it and do things with it, man. So I'm gonna do that this week. You know,
Okay. Okay. Where y'all
had a
ride at? Out in the country and shit?
Out in the country, man, there's some sand dunes like mud and stuff like that. So you go out there and you gear up, and there's usually people out there that ride with you and stuff like that, man. You go out there and it's free and just in this open area. You go out there and ride around, man, and just do it, man. So it's one of those things, man. So that's my love, bro. I play golf and do that and cause trouble, I
Oh,
guess, man.
hey, bro, bro,
What's up?
I got some new golf shoes yesterday.
Yeah, but the same old bullshit golf game, though, right?
Nah, but the shoes gonna make me go out there more. So I'm putting everybody on notice, but I want to put you on notice personally that I got new golf.
Bro.
If you don't know, let me finish. I don't even need no narrator, like my man said. I got new golf shoes. They fly. I can't wait to wear them. I might go to the range. I might go to the range at night. What time ranges be closed?
It's open all night because it got lights out there, bro. I got one right behind the house, man, that I go to, bro. That I
At night.
that I do my game and all that. But see, the thing about it is you have to stay on that like every week, man. You can't just go out there and start that shit like now because you haven't swung a golf club in what, like 4 months, 5 months.
It don't matter. It don't matter because my swing's so natural. My swing's so sweet, so natural. It don't matter. Like riding a bike for me.
Mm-hmm.
But you forgetting, I'm an athlete. You remember I had a Letterman's jacket on 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, you was about to die in that shit, bro. You was fucked up in that. You was about to
Did
die
I
in that,
die?
bro.
But
Now
did I die?
you was on point, bro. And like I said, I was thinking about this all week, man. I was like, damn, this is the last one we doing, man. And we gonna do some stuff for number 5, man, season 5, man. Who would have thunk it, right? And here we are, man. We doing this thing again, bro. Appreciate everybody. Hey, salute to John Lesson, positive thinker, all that on YouTube. Let's come check us out, man. So what you drinking over there, my bro?
It's cranberry juice.
That's good, bro. Yeah, man. So the kids are back in school now. My little one, she's going to the 7th grade, bro. It's a whole new dynamic when it comes to that now. So it's just one of those things, man. She just
Well, I don't really want to jump off of golf that quick though, man.
well, you gotta set it up.
I want to tell you, I'm ready.
Okay, so
I've got because look the part, be the part. You see what I'm saying?
Well, I got all new clubs and everything, right? All my clubs are fitted towards me.
I don't care about none of that.
And I got new clubs and everything, so it's a serious thing now. We don't go out here and play. We don't bullshit around, bro. We keep score. It's a gentleman's game, man. And that shit you was playing back some 6 years ago, we don't play like that no more, man. We keep score from the first hole to the last hole, and it's only one mulligan per 18, brother. So it's a serious thing. So if you're not ready, if you can't hit the ball straight, don't fuck with us.
My cousin just is in here. My cousin David used to play. David used to play in a band at A&T. It was one of my first references to college. I can't remember what instrument he played, but he used to come by the house in his band uniform after homecoming. I'm gonna go ahead and let David know you and I this year are attending GHO.
Okay, you promise?
Yeah, we attended GHO. You and I hadn't been since about together. I know when you had to go Honda, and then we went. I think we went maybe right in '99. But we going this year.
Okay.
We got the Shaw's homecoming. We're gonna have a good time. We'll be in podcast official / Sean and Chris mode. We be in there. We gonna, what I'm saying, we probably but David got the connections. He stopped by and saw me before GHO last year. We had a good time. This year, Podcases will be in there. Hopefully, I have a shirt by then. If not, I can wear something like this. I'm fly like this. But yeah, we're gonna be in there, man. We're gonna have a good time. We gonna, I see like with this. Sometimes I just gotta take over and run it. You see what I'm saying?
Hey, so and that's why you're here, brother.
I'm just letting people know we're gonna be at some college football games this year. Like I said, we're gonna do some stuff different. We're gonna go down to the SWAC and see what they're talking about at Jackson State when they have all these big classics down in Alabama and all these places that we can just shoot over.
Yeah, we definitely gotta do check Deion out down there, man.
We're gonna do some of that.
The funny thing is, man, I've been kind of like I follow Deion Sanders now. I started following him recently, probably like 6 months ago, and I watch
Right.
a lot of his videos and things like that. And it's a fascinating thing to me when I watch it. A lot of his videos and how he talked to those young men, like
Mhm.
it's always encouraging those young men to do better and stuff like that. Especially when he coaching up those defensive backs and things like that. Man, like yo, you got the greatest guy to ever played that joint coaching you, bro. How can you not just be soaking that shit up and be like, damn, this is like one of the him and Bo Jackson, one or two of the greatest two athletes probably that's ever laced them up, bro. And man, you getting coached by one of the greatest, man. Yo, that's got to be like shit. He comes to your living room, man. You almost got to be like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, why not go there and fuck with them guys, man? You know, because I think he could put you in the league. He can give you something that you can probably get you to the league a little quicker sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
I think that, taking a deep dive on that, man, I think it's exactly what people have always said. What if a color stayed in their own lane, stayed where they're, wanted for more than sports? Because like nothing like that. I mean, people can talk about Deion, and we've talked about Deion and talked about the people that he's jumped over. You know what I'm saying, as far as coaching opportunities and situations like that. But to see him go to a HBCU after everybody knows he was shunned at Florida State, right?
Like a
And I'm sure
motherfucker.
somebody's getting kicked in the ass for that. Oh, because we could have had this. And to go somewhere like Jackson State and to get 4 and 5 star athletes to commit to come play football in Jackson, Mississippi, not the most progressive place in America. I would venture to say probably not in the top 10. But to get athletes to come there and play, it just shows the power of somebody of that magnitude. And now you have Eddie George over at Tennessee State, and both of these programs were pretty progressive before, but to get somebody to do that, man, and to show that the recruiting is just what the recruiting is. It's recruiting, but now you're no longer in a point where when you're watching a pro football game and they say, "Oh, he went to Jackson State," you no longer got to raise your eyebrows and be like, "Oh, Jackson State is almost becoming normal." You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Where oh man, that went to South Carolina State, he went to A&T, he went to, you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
it's no longer becoming a big deal, and you have to credit dude with doing that, regardless of what he would do, after he's done at Jackson State, man. It's just that's a big deal, man. I think it opened up a lot of doors, and it also, it showed that it's more than one way to skin a cat. You know what I'm saying?
That's damn sure there, brother. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm a big fan of Deion, man, and how he progressed, and how he became, he's a different type person, but how his motivation is strictly to get those boys better, to get that program better.
Yeah.
And that's all he talks about, man. He brings people in, different guys in that, kind of get that program in a different direction, bro. Hey man, salute to Deion, bro. You can't help but not to be a fan of that team
Yeah, man.
and what
Yeah,
Deion
man.
has done down there, bro. So
And
that's
Eddie George, man, he Tennessee State, he doing it, man. I think I'm not saying it's a trend already, but it almost should be a trend. You know what I'm saying? Because when Deion call you, and say, "Hey, man, I need $1 million."
right.
If you got it, you're gonna give it to him.
Yeah, that's true.
You're
That's
gonna
true,
give it
man.
to him.
That
I remember Michael Strahan when Deion first got the job. Michael Strahan was on, and Michael Strahan alumni, right? HBCU.
right.
They were on Good Morning America, and Deion said, Mike said, "Hey man, if anything I can ever do for you, let me know." He said, Deion said, "You know what? There is. You can buy our traveling outfits. I want all the boys to have blazers and pants." He put them on the carpet right then. Michael Strahan got it for him. Now they got blazers. They got all of that stuff that when they travel, they look good. Because Deion coming from Florida State is like, damn, how y'all playing in this? You know what I'm saying? Y'all traveling in this raggedy shit. Y'all ain't flying places. Y'all ain't. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I thought it was a bad joke, but I'm not gonna say it. So yeah, man, Deion. Yeah, I like that, man. I like that.
Yeah, I like that, man. I always want to get involved with that, man. You and I talked about recently a few weeks ago, and I'm like, man, I would love to be on the board of my HP, my alma mater, man. I would love to have the opportunity to do that. And not just say I'm on the board, but actually participate and do some things, whatever. Because I enjoy giving back, bro. I really do. I know how I grew up and things of that nature, and what it feel like not to have, and now you're in the ability to give back and give some things, whatever, bro. I want to do that, bro. I want to get on the board of Shaw. That's a goal of mine, just to really get on the board, and not to say I'm on the board, but just say, yo, bro, I'm on the board and I'm doing some things, and I want to give back. I want to do some things, bro. So that's my ultimate goal, man. One day, just get on the board of Shaw and just say, hey, man, I'm on that board, bro, and I'm actually in at the table talking to these dudes, man, and I'm able to put up just like they're able to put up, bro. And ain't nothing. It ain't about clout or nothing, but it's like, yo, bro, I think I understand. Look, sometimes I understand. Sometimes, man, the way I came up and what these guys may be going through, I understand, man. So I like to do that one day, man. So I don't know how I'm gonna go about doing it, but shit, I really want to do that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
So you realize we started Shaw um 2 days, 27 years and 2 days ago.
Yeah.
August 12th, 1995.
Yeah.
So this would have been about the day I met you, right? Because when we first started, you live next door, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who was your roommate? You ain't never had one?
Yeah, I had a roommate, man, but he was crazy as fuck, bro.
Who was it?
I don't remember his name, but then I got Fubu. Fubu became my roommate eventually after him.
Yeah.
And then that's when you and I connected after, Fubu became my roommate, and I
No,
too
we
kind of.
connected orientation week. I remember you sitting in the room. You
Yeah, I
had a
remember that.
Cincinnati hat on, and
Mhm.
you sitting in the window looking out. And I was like,
Yeah.
"Hey, you gonna go outside, yo?" He said, "Yeah, I'm gonna go out there and talk to that girl."
Yeah, man, I remember that, man. I think about that shit all the time. It's like, yo, where it all came at, where it all started from, and things of that nature, bro. And it's like, yo, man, we always talked about going back and do some things that, for our room and stuff like that, giving individuals, the guys in our room, money and things of that to go to school and stuff. Because I know we sit back and think about it. Damn, yo, we ain't got that shit, bro, and how we did it and things of that nature. And I know how it feels, bro. It's a great feeling, man. I know it's probably crazy, but it's a great feeling for me to
I'm
be
gonna
able to
tell
give
you
my
though,
kid
bro.
anything she wants to get, bro. It's a great feeling, man. You know what I'm saying?
You're one of the only people I know, other than myself, that has always worked. So you really would not you would never ain't have it guy. Maybe you weren't making
Yeah,
as much, but you was
yeah, I'm
always
making money.
making more than everybody else. Because like that was back then, it was a big deal to work at a gas station.
It was, man. That was the
Like
that
I
was the
remember
shit.
you worked at Crabtree. Like damn, nigga
Mhm.
work at the Jersey store. That's big. Like wow.
Yep,
Then you
yep.
go then you go to Handy Hugo's. Then like we still in school and you a cameraman.
Yeah,
I'm
I,
like
I was
yo,
I was a teleprompter operator first, and I almost got fired from that from my very first day. David Crabtree, Channel 5, man. He was not very happy with me. He was like, "This guy sucks." I was terrible on the teleprompter, bro. And salute to Tim King, man, my boss down there, man, who really worked with me to help me get over the jitters of it, and really progress me on and help me get to where into the engineering staff and things like that, bro. But yeah, sometimes I think about it, bro. It was not one person that didn't help me do something, bro. I think about that shit all the time, man. It's like not one person. I can't. My story can never be complete and say, yo, I did this on my own. I did this. I did this. I didn't do nothing. Would just be in the right place at the right time, and was able to meet really good people, bro. Like Tim
right.
King and things like that. We talked about David Gill a few weeks ago, bro. People like that really helped me, man. And I'm like, yo, I'm really big on that, bro. I was like, shit, bro. Who would have thunk it, man? And
I remember when you back a long time ago, man. And I remember you was gonna be a movie
mhm,
director, yo. You just want to make movies and shit. And I
mhm,
never forget the uh the uh the guys. There were two brothers, I think, and they shot a state trooper like execution style.
yep, the Golfer
And I
brothers,
remember,
yep.
yeah, I remember in North Carolina, and I remember you telling me, "Yo, I'm gonna get that interview, and I'm gonna do a documentary on them dudes."
Hmm.
I was like, "What?" Because the thing about them was they were not remorseful at all. Like after they did it, like they were
Motherfuckers
like, "Shit,
cold, yeah.
yeah, like yeah, we hell yeah." Like
Twin
we shot
brothers,
him. He got out. We shot him in the head. Killed him. Like
yep, twin
I mean,
brothers, yep.
I don't think they got executed. I don't know. I remember what happened. I remember thinking like I just remember you telling me that, and we probably were sophomores, juniors in college, and I remember being like, damn, I need to start thinking different. Like this dude is thinking of like some, even if it never came to fruition, you know what I'm
Right,
saying? It's like
right.
this dude thinking of like some big stuff, man. Almost, close to the time when Fubu told us that summer when we sitting there listening to Reasonable Doubt that
Mhm.
he was trying to get a job at NASA,
And that's the yeah, bro.
and I'm like,
Yeah,
NASA, like nigga, what? Like, what
it
you
was.
doing for the summer? Oh, I'm going to the crib, like. He was like, "Yeah, and I'm from Jersey. I ain't trying to go back to Jersey. I'm trying to get a job at NASA. Like, I want to work at NASA."
Yeah,
And I'm
bro.
like,
He was a smart dude, bro. And that was my thing is because I was like, yo, man, I know I didn't want to work a regular job. I already knew that shit. It was in my mind a long time ago. I was like, bro, I got to find a way to get something where I need to go. You know what I'm saying?
right,
Whatever got to do, I got to find a way to do that, bro. Because I know I wasn't cut out to go into somebody's office and be a 9 to 5 guy and say, hey, this is what I want to do. I knew that wasn't me. And I sat there and I tried it and I did well at it, but I wasn't proficient at it. You know, I could have been a lot
right,
better. Because this is always tell me, like, when I go to my reviews and shit, like, yeah, man, you're doing a great job, man. You can, whatever. Because I know, man, I was just there to get a paycheck, bro. That's what that's what I was like, bro. How much can I get paid to do this shit to ultimately go where I want to go? And then once I stepped out and did my own thing, man, it was stressful for the first 48 hours. But after that, like, bro, this is what I want to do. So you're gonna either put up or shut up, bro. And it's been stressful sometimes, man. I deal with a lot of things sometimes, man. But now, one thing I always regret, bro. This is the one thing I always regret. I don't live with a lot of regrets, but this is the one thing I regret. Like my mother, I used to go and see her and stuff like that before she passed, and she always know I want to be an astronaut and things of that nature. And so I used to show her like the little prototypes of future astronaut, like little things where we try to do. She knew about. She said, oh, that's nice, whatever, and things of that nature, and things of that, whatever. But she never saw it got to the end. She never got saw like the
right.
website, whatever we doing with Ariel and all that stuff like that. She never got that. That's sometimes that bothers me sometimes. Like, damn, I wish she could have seen what it came out of and how we put this thing together. But I guess where we are and how we kind of progress along is kind of like her doing some kind of way. Even what we doing
Right,
right
right,
now is some kind of way, bro. And I'm like, shit, bro. I just think about it. Sometimes I get down about it, but it's one of those things, man. I kind of go through it and just like deal with it, and I pay it forward every chance I get, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's a big thing to me, and I wish I could find ways to help other people more. But that's always my thing. I want to help people, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I know everything I got in life, somebody helped me get it. Ain't nothing I
Mm-hmm.
did with like that. I can never lie and say, yo, bro, I went out there, hustled and did this, whatever. Somebody helped me. Somebody helped me. And even my first cleaning contract, that dude was in there like, bro, nah, this ain't right, bro. He showed us how we do it and what we did wrong, and he showed us the right way to do it. And not because he could have fucked us and on a contract and all that, but he just showed us the right way to do it. And I'm like, man, there's some good people out here, bro. So you got to treat everybody a
Yeah,
certain kind of way. And that's where I'm at. A lot of times. I guess I don't have a lot of time for relationships and shit, because I guess I'm working on myself. I'm like, yo, bro, I need to do some things better. You know what I'm saying? So
post about that.
yeah, man, I was told I'm not the best relationship person and shit, man. I'm like, yo, man.
I thought you changed the shit though. You
I,
you
ch- I
back?
you know, I was changing.
You
I was
back?
changing. Yeah, yeah. I changed a lot, but I just ain't at a stage now where I can totally commit to somebody else and give them what they need. You know what I'm saying? Because we know we need as men and stuff like that. But bro, sometimes you go into a woman and you say you need this or whatever. You can't reasonably give that shit without some shit up and be back where you are right now. It's like you're swiping right again. You know what I'm saying? So,
I never really did the online dating thing.
well, that was a joke. I really don't swipe, bro. I don't do the shit. I'm just saying. I know you don't do it, man. You do. You just kind of do
Oh,
your
here
thing.
you go. You about to say something? You about to say
nah,
something?
nah. I just,
Go ahead.
I got nah, man. We did for that one show like back in season 1. We was talking about those different sites and things like that. And I got a few guys that I know that kind of swipe right, whatever, swipe left, and look at those sites and all that. It's not a bad thing, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a more of an in person type dude. When I meet somebody, I was like, yo, I want to have a conversation with you, man. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
those pictures ain't ever They ain't never like what you meet them as, man. You're like,
Man,
shit, bro.
I'm gonna tell
You know
you,
what I'm
man. I lately, some of these filters and shit is just going. It's just crazy, yo. It's crazy, yo. Like it's crazy, man. I was thinking, like, during the week, man. I'm normally during the week.
Oh,
I mean, as you do this thing that we do during the week, you're normally thinking of stuff. Oh man, I can say that on the show. I could do that on the show.
yeah,
Blah,
yeah,
blah,
yeah,
blah.
yeah.
I mean, it's part of your end or what. I mean, your everyday. But some of these people, man, like some of these chicks look nothing like they look on social media, man. And I'm sure some guys too. Before people
Right.
start beating me in the head, oh, that's sexy, oh, that's horrible. It's
Mhm.
guys too, man. But some of these people don't look nothing like they look on social media. I'm like, man, that shit should be criminal to put
Like-
this shit up and then to meet somebody. And to put this shit up and have somebody approaching you based off, you gotta be bold as shit to put up some shit don't look nothing like you.
What you mean, like they light them up and like smooth them out and shit?
Smooth them out, lighten them up, darken them up, whatever they do. It's just not the same person.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. A lot of people do that, man, and that was my thing. I just said I was very that was a very turn off thing for me because I know some people. Like for me, I know some naturally nice looking young ladies out here. I'm like, yo, you don't need that shit on. You know what I'm saying? But I know some people that post that shit and put it up there.
A little filter is okay, but
Mhm.
bro, some of them filters that look like cartoons,
like to be light and shit.
that shit's crazy, man.
Yeah, it is bad, bro. I've seen those, man, and bro, that's just a thing, man. Where we at now, bro? Because everybody, I think everybody kind of like kind of sensitive about like pictures and stuff like that. What people going to say and things of that nature, man. And if you put out the wrong thing, no one's going to tell you. No one's going to tell you what they really think. Like this a bad picture. No one's going to do that. No one's going to.
No, but you know what I do now? I
What's that?
have made a deal with myself. I am never gonna say, "Oh, you look beautiful" in the picture. I don't think you look good in. And
what
I'm not. I'm also not liking a comment that you make and you got a bunch of misspellings and shit. You don't use the right there. You don't use the right sense. I'm not liking that shit, man. Nah, fix your grammar. And no, you don't look beautiful. I'm not giving you no points because you decided to air it all out.
Well,
I'm not doing that shit.
Beauty's in the eyes of the beholder, bro. Because some
Man, that's bullshit.
no, because a lot of times, really, because a lot of times, man, I may think somebody's beautiful. Like, yo, honestly, because at the end of the day, yo, me and you can walk in a spot together, and we would think two people look totally different, and I may think they're attractive.
No,
you may not think they're attractive, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just the beauty's in the eyes of the beholder, bro. As we see,
Sean, it's the same women who bash us for saying, "Oh, y'all saying shit to make women want to go get BBLs." When a nice looking girls post something, they the same women that say, "Oh, she's showing everything. She needs some home training. She need to realize that ain't how you get a man." So they doing the same thing. It's just which way do you want to bash? What makes you the expert on what's body bashing and what's not? Maybe the girl that looks like she got it all, maybe she's struggling the worst. That's why we telling her you look real good. No,
so you think, but
it's the same women. It's the same women, man.
really,
I'm watching it. I'm taking notes.
So
I'm the dude that when I see you having an Instagram fight, I'm gonna read all the comments before you delete it. I've already read it all. I don't care that you deleted it. I've already read it.
Yeah,
I get bored. I don't sleep a lot. I don't sleep a lot. I might go to sleep at 11, but I wake up at 2. Then I might go back to sleep. I wake up at 3:30. I might go back to sleep. I wake up at 5. I'm on there. Oh, y'all having an Instagram fight? Oh, I'm reading all these comments. I'm bored as shit. Hoping to put me to sleep.
I haven't seen Instagram fight in a long time. I've seen a lot of like people go to the hospital. Just the one thing I really don't understand about social media. I get it. I get it, and people do this, man. And you and I talk amongst each other sometimes about this, man. I think people, they have a knack now just posting everything that happen in their life, that goes on in life, whether it's good, bad, or ugly, or indifferent. They post that shit, and it's somebody I know that they posted like they're going through a medical issue, man. They in the hospital with the tubes up their nose and shit, bro. And I'm like, bro,
don't tell you what happened though. Just pray. Don't ask no questions. Pray. Shit. Bitch, why you put it up there?
I'm a private guy, man. So I take social media from what the inception was of it. Just to post whatever, just like you promoting something, you doing something, whatever. I post funny shit, whatever, and I think that's how I hold social media. I don't hold social media in high regard as like my personal life that I put out there and all that. Even if I was in a relationship, nobody would ever fucking know because I would never post it up there like
Thank
that.
you. I'm
Because like how
tired of it, man.
because
I'm
like
not
how
doing
you
that
said,
shit no
man,
more.
you said one thing that was very profound. I never thought about this until I actually start seeing it happen. Was when people post that stuff and they break up, like now you have to go through the whole process of saying, okay, why we break up, and then take those pictures down and stuff like that, and go through the whole shenanigans. Okay,
And they
now
always forget one or two pictures. It's always one or two still up there.
so you really critique social media like that, huh?
I do. Bro, like that's a thing for me, man. Like, I mean, I'm gonna look like, bro, you can look at social media and you can normally tell if a chick's sloppy, if she, you know what I'm saying, if she's sloppy, like she messy, all of this stuff, man. I'm not getting into that. If a chick that got into a big fight on social media, like, how ignorant is that? You can't just call a motherfucker like and be like, yo, man, I don't fuck with you. Like, you gotta put all this shit on social media just to delete it in 2 days. You sloppy.
Well,
You sloppy. Look, you sloppy and you lack self-discipline. Those are two things that I don't want to deal with. I don't want to deal with nobody who doesn't have you deal so much off of emotion. You're so emotional that you had to actually sit there and type up some shit that
Right.
5 minutes later you feel bad about and you erase. But somebody has seen it.
Yeah,
Like,
it happens a
get
lot.
out of here. That shit's sloppy, man.
I see it now. Here's the thing. Now it happens from both men and women. I've seen men go through this, and I see women go through this.
Exactly. Yeah.
And the funny thing about it is, I never understand why they do this. For me, man, if I got a problem with somebody or whatever the situation may be, I even try to pick up the phone and I try to hash it all out with that person, bro. It is what it is, man. You hash it out with that person and try to deal with it that way, and not go through the whole rigmarole. Try to go through these. See, I'm not a big fan of subliminal messaging, man. Sometimes
God.
people
And the
throw
person you subliminally messaging don't even read the shit.
yeah, it's subliminal messaging to me is some sucker shit, and I'm always like, yo, I don't post that shit like that. If I got a problem with somebody, I always try to reach out to that person and try to square it up like that as men or whatever, and try to square it all the way, bro. And sometimes it don't work out that way, but I don't use social media as a form of communication with somebody that I need to speak with, man. I always try to reach out to you and say, hey, bro, this is what it is, whatever. But I never had that issue. God knows, thank God, I never had that issue where people break up on social media and got all that stuff like that. I never had that issue, and I thank God that I haven't been put in that situation to deal with that shit, bro. Because the one thing about me, man, I probably go in a cave if my business got put out on social media like that, bro. Because I'm like, shit, I'm just like notoriously private, and the shit I went through and stuff that you know about me, bro, I would cringe if that shit got on social media, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yo.
like, fuck, bro.
I'm gonna tell you one better. I probably have 5 people who I care enough about to reach out to if we had a disagreement. The rest of the people would just be like, "Fuck it." If I don't ever see them again, we just don't ever see each other again. Like, I know that's a fucked up mentality. But I got 5 people. If some shit happened, I would want to reconcile. Like, yo, or
Yeah,
maybe not reconcile, but maybe call and be like, yo,
Clear the
let's
air.
just get an understanding.
Yeah, clear the air,
Like,
bro.
this is what clear the air. The rest of the people, I wouldn't even care. Like, nigga, if I don't talk to you no more, I ain't been talking to you. I ain't been seeing you. It's like, why? Like, why would I care enough to reach out to you? Like, if we just ain't seeing eye to eye, we just don't see the eye to eye, we just don't talk no more. Like, peace.
Yeah,
Like, all right,
I agree with that, bro. And
I ain't clearing no air with nobody I don't really care about. Like, somebody, we doing business or something, I don't give a fuck what you say about me. Like, it's the thing. Like I always tell people, like, yo, they ain't gonna say it to me. And I ain't no tough guy or nothing, but they ain't gonna say it to me. They'll say it. Hell, shit, Dana just checked in. Motherfucker would text Dana something about me for him to tell me because they know we talk every day, but they won't tell me. They ain't gonna be like, yo, see why I do this, but they might tell Dana, who might be like, man, I don't care, man. Like, that's just corny to me, man. Like, we over 40.
I'm the bad guy when it comes to stuff like that because it's been situations that I've been in a room with a bunch of men and they may talk about a gentleman that's not in the room, and I usually shut that down. Like, bro, I don't feel comfortable doing that because number one, here's the thing I always tell people: about me, especially about me, because if you don't talk to me, you can't talk about me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, people that may know me and stuff like that, whatever. I hear things, whatever, bro. If you don't talk to me, don't you have no reason to talk about me. Cause whatever I tell somebody else, I'm gonna tell that person, bro. I have no fear of that. It's not a tough guy shit. It's just like, yo, I have no fear of telling people how I feel about them. Because the one thing the one thing you don't want in life is to be around people when you have really something that you need to say about it. You need to really say and express yourself and stuff like
Right.
that. Because you shouldn't have people that you call as your team or your friends or your best friends and things like that. But you can't just say, hey, how you feel, and you don't hurt nobody's feelings. You're like, bro, this is what I feel about it, blah blah, and we just get better as a result of that. But when people catch feelings and shit, bro, you got to question what the whole dynamic of that friendship or that relationship was in the beginning, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah,
sometimes
yeah, yeah.
I say some outlandish shit sometimes, and at the end of the day, man, when I'm wrong, if I apologize to somebody, here's the one thing I never do. If I'm sincerely apologizing to somebody, I never say if I did this, I'm whatever. I'm like, yo, I'm apologizing for what I know I did, brother.
Right.
And I try to squash it right then as men, and move on from it and get better. But I don't use that word sorry, and I don't apologize for shit I really don't mean. I don't do that just to kind of smooth some shit over, bro. That's
That's because
something I
like
don't do.
as you with friends, right? As a grown man, when we're kids, we don't know more. I mean, we don't know a lot, right? I mean,
Right.
you growing, right?
Mhm.
But as we grow, and if you're my friend, I'm gonna tell you what I know. Whether you
Absolutely,
like it
bro.
or not. Like if you might not like it. I mean, people don't like. Man, we've been doing this shit 44 weeks. We had spats, like motherfuckers. Like
Absolutely, bro.
shit. Sometimes we get on this motherfucker. I ain't talked to you in a week. Like yo, it's like man, I'll fuck that nigga. I don't know. Shit, we gonna do it. You know what I'm
We're
saying?
gonna do it, bro.
Like
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
if it's your boy, if I'm talking to Dana, I might say some shit you don't like. But you just don't like it. But nigga, so what? Like we still gonna talk tomorrow. Like I
But
don't care if you don't
here's the
like what
thing.
I say, because it's as a man, you gotta say, yo, I'm a man. This is my man, and what I look at as if you're not a friend, if somebody's doing something and you know this shit is wrong, or it's stupid, or it's just not gonna become what it should be, then if you don't tell them, I think that's not a friend. You don't want a yes man. You want somebody to be like, look, if you're gonna do this, it's gonna be blah blah blah,
Yeah, bro.
XYZ, right?
Yeah, bro.
Right? You
Yeah,
don't
bro. I
you don't
totally
want to be
understand
like,
that.
yo, you don't be like, oh man, you don't be no cheerleader, and you know the shit wrong. So when I get off the phone with you, I call somebody else like, oh man, look at how stupid this motherfucker is.
Hmm. Yeah,
That's not a
bro.
friend.
Let me tell you something, man. I say this all the time, bro. Like, I was going through some shit way back when, and even now, sometimes I go through. I run it past you because I like, I think at the end of the day, I think sometimes the way you interact with me, you step out of it as my friend and be as a person, and be like, bro, nah, bro, do it this way, whatever, whatever, whatever. But I sit back and think about, like, this makes so much sense, man. And we have these conversations sometimes that may not be the best conversations, but it's all, at the end, I like, you doing what's best. You looking out.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think you back. Yeah.
yeah. So I know you look out for me, I look out for you, and things like that. And,
Yeah.
that's how true friends are, bro. And that's why we can't call everybody a friend, man. We have
Right.
people that we know and things of that nature. And you find out, it's unfortunate, man. You find out as you get older who your real friends are, bro. It's no such thing as keeping score and all that. If I do something for you, you do something for me. We keep that amongst the crew, and just get better from it, and just move on. You don't keep score and be like, yo, hey, this motherfucker called me and said he needed this, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And
At the end of the day, it should make you. At some point, each other should make you want to check yourself, right?
gotcha, yeah, exactly, bro.
It should
Exactly,
make
man.
you say, "Yo, man, I could do that different." And and we've done that, man. And I definitely won't tell this story on air. But I remember, and I was just talking to somebody about you this week about when you wrote the Sheldon book. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? And you remember I came down there when you wrote the Sheldon book and you had the
Yeah,
release party. You know what I'm
right.
saying? And
Hmm.
I remember you telling me something. and I still tell this story to this day. And I being like, this motherfucker. I don't know if I like this motherfucker. You remember what you told me, right?
Nah, I don't remember, bro. I don't
You
remember, man.
remember. You remember.
Nah, I don't remember. You
I'll
got
tell, I'll
refresh my
tell you
memory.
afterwards. I'll tell you
Okay.
afterwards, man.
Yeah.
I came down there and you know what I'm saying? And you was like, yo, man. It was a situation I was going through back home.
Oh, yeah. I remember.
And you told me, you said, yo, that ain't right. You said that ain't right. And yo, you looked me in the face, man, and you was like, no, I called you. You said, yo, see why?
Yeah,
nothing good gonna come from it.
I remember that. I remember that.
He said, nothing good can come from that, bro. From what you did, nothing good can come from. I said, yo, man. And that shit just shook me. Like, why would he say that shit? Like, because everybody else would have been like, go. You know, but you was like, yo, I'm telling you, nothing good will come from that. You repeated it. You know, you would repeat some shit. You said it like twice, and I'm like, yo, this shit like, do this nigga care about me or he hate me?
But you know, it came from a way like, what I was going through or what I've been through, and I'm giving it to you, right?
Yeah, it's like, you did. You gave it.
I'm like, yo, this is what I've been through, and I know, regardless of what I try to sugarcoat it and put cherries on it and put whipped cream on it and all that.
You still cover that.
It's not going to work. You know what I'm saying? The situation we talking, I know exactly what you're talking about. It wasn't going to work because it's a lot of times is how you come into it is what it's going to be the whole entire time. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, like, if we take the word like relationships or whatever, if you come into a relationship on a sneaky level or you're doing some ill shit on a relationship level, that relationship would never come. It would never manifest anything other than that, because that's how you came into it. You know what I'm saying? So if you came into a relationship, like on up and up, and you guys is like totally free and everything, y'all just met by chance, right? And y'all life just kind of commingling and rock like that. It's gonna matter. It's gonna be that, because you don't have to worry about nothing else other than just trying to grow in that relationship. But when you come into it, you trying to sneak and hide, and you're doing things on the ill shit. You're not only trying to make that relationship work, but you got to keep that little bullshit on the side going too, like the hiding and shit and all that. It's just so much with it. And I don't think a lot of times people get that to thought. And I know I had problems with that with my own. So when I go through stuff like that, and people ask me, I don't give my opinion unless somebody asks me. I was like, bro, I don't tell people what to do. I say, man, you want to know? Here's what I think.
Yeah.
But yo, this is what happened to me, and this is the exact detail of how it happened for me and how it went wrong. And sometimes we can't smell our own shit stink sometimes, bro. And we just kind of live it along. We kind of live it along, keep living along. And at the end of the day, you're like, yo, this shit ain't working, bro. This shit sucks, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I was thinking like, and me and Dana had these conversations a lot, and I tell him, man, that that shit's off, and he'll tell me, a lot of times, like, yo, man, I'm just telling you. I know where he started off with. I'm just telling you the way you are. I'd be like, yo, and it's like the way you grow up and when you become a man. And like I tell a lot of times, man, when I've dated, and females may say, well, what Dana say, what Sean said. I'm like, man, they don't ask me about my relationships. I've developed to that person where it's like, yo, ain't nobody gonna be like, hey, Chris, what's going on with blah blah blah.
Right.
But if I ask y'all, you would give me the info. Last night, me, Dana, and his brother talked on the phone like 2 or 3 hours. And it's just like, man, every time we get together, his brother living in Maryland, every time we get together and talk, that shit like iron sharpening iron. I'm sure all three of us learned something. Because we all sit. It ain't like we all sitting there rubbing each other back like, yeah, that's right. Nah, we like, man, well, yeah, you said that, but I don't agree with that. I think it's this way. And then another person might think it's that way. And you just take it. But those are conversations that a lot of times we, particularly as black males, aren't having. Because a lot of times when you're in the barbershop, the loudest person is right? Because everybody sits back, and the quiet person just like, man, let that crazy motherfucker talk. You know what I'm saying? So when you have a conversation with a person and you can both get out what you want to get out, you can actually learn some shit. Because you can learn something from anybody, right? Because I got some experiences you ain't got. And you got something I ain't got. And you could, like you just said, you can tell me, bro, I went through that. And what happened with me was, and if you want to go through that, go ahead. But let me go ahead and give you the signs to let you know that shit going off a cliff before you actually wreck the car. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You know, and I have some good people like you, like my brother, my boy Mike, man. Like you know, Mike, man, he's a guy, man, that I go
Shit,
to
Mike done
sometimes.
gave me advice through you. He don't even know
Yo,
it.
he just give me yo, bro. He's like the most. He's like a sharpen. He like you say, sharpen iron, bro. And I got good people around me, and I know sometimes I'll be wrong about a lot of shit, bro. And I run it past you or him, and something like, yo, bro. And they'll tell me some shit like, fuck, bro. And at the end of the day, I know I'm wrong about it, but I try to get better from it, man. And but I don't give my opinions unless somebody asks me for it. I don't go in
Right.
and interject my feelings into something because you don't know what that person is dealing with. But when you ask me, and I'm like, hey, I don't tell people what to do. I always tell people, I don't tell people what to do, but here's what I would do if I were you. You know what I'm saying? And but you know, and I falling out with people and things like that, and you know, we're not as close as we should have been and things like that. But you know, at the end of the day, I don't think nobody can ever say I fucked them or did anything wrong to them. I'm just gonna tell you the fucking truth. I just don't. My life is I don't like talking about men when men ain't in the room, bro. That's my
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, that's
I
good.
don't do that. And then when I see you rocking with a motherfucker that you talk shit about, I'm like, God damn, bro. So I already know you already probably talking shit about me, type some shit, bro. So I'm like, I don't I don't prescribe to that type shit, man. I think that's some sucker shit. And I let anybody who know um um people say something like, yo, bro, I talked to some man, yo, bro, if he ain't calling me, I don't want to hear what the fuck he got to say, bro. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Because there ain't no man that ever had a conversation with me, had a dealing with me to say I ain't try to call him and say, hey, bro, what's up? You know what I'm saying? We go around
You
the
you
corner and deal with
you
it.
you 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 you're pretty honorable, motherfucker. I give you that.
hmm I
I
don't
give
talk
you
about
that.
men that ain't there, man. I don't do that shit. I deal with you straight up, and you know we deal with it as men around the corner and deal with it as men, bro. And whatever comes out of it, bro. If we choose not to communicate no more, we just choose not to communicate. We got to understand him, but you understand. Don't mention my fucking name unless I'm around. Bro. You will get that understanding, bro. Don't
Right,
do that
right.
shit, bro. Because I will. I don't do that shit. If somebody asks me like, hey man, what's up? Hey man, he all right. Call him. You know, that's what I do. If I don't fuck with him, like, yo, he all right, man, call him, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't be like, oh, that motherfucker, this, I don't, nah, you'll never hear that shit from me, bro. That's some sucker shit. You know what I'm saying? So it
And,
is
and,
what it
and, and for people who haven't listened to all the shows, goes back to something we said a long time ago. Know your personnel. You know what I'm
is.
saying?
Dog, just
Know
say
your
that shit again,
personnel.
bro.
If you know your people, then you know how they are. You and I have always had the type of relationship. But before we did the show, people probably don't understand. We probably talk once a month, if that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, seriously.
We may have talked once a month, maybe once every couple of months, if that.
hmm
So, but whenever we talk, it's like you talk yesterday. It doesn't matter. So you have to know your personnel. You got to know who you're dealing with, and if you know your personnel means you guys are friends. You see what I'm saying?
hmm
So you can tell, hey, this is what's going on with my guy. You know what I'm saying? I can say, and I,
Yeah,
I won't even say a name on this one, but I got a close friend. We was talking a couple months ago. He called me real upset, and it's going through my head, and I'm like, yo, man, I need to call dude back. And a couple hours later, I called him back. I said, yo, man, he was mad as shit this morning. I was like, bro, and I just told him, I said, bro, I think you was mad over some other shit. I don't think it was what you talked to me about. And I
yeah,
said,
yeah.
yo, man, I
hmm
said, yo, at this age, we got to worry about high cholesterol, stress, and I would rather call you and have an uncomfortable conversation than somebody call me and say, man, the nigga had a stroke, or
Yeah,
the nigga had a heart
that's some
attack,
shit there, bro. That's some
or
shit
that
there.
nigga he done snapped off. So I was like, yo, I'm a call. So you got, and that's what I'm talking about. As you progress as men, not as boys, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
As men, when you can go to your boy and you can have that tough conversation. I ain't talking about the tough, yo, can I hold $200 conversation? I'm talking about the tough, like, yo, I'm worried about you. Like, yo,
right.
man, something ain't right with your ass. You've been off for a couple of weeks. I let you do your thing. Like, you and I, we might go, even doing the show, we might not talk till Sunday. We
Right.
might talk Sunday afternoon. But now, if it goes 3 or 4 weeks like that, I'm going to hit you like, yo, nigga, what's up? You good with me? Or something
Yeah,
going on? Or, like, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Tell me what's up.
But you
Because
know,
if not,
that's my relationship for like 20 years, bro. You know what I'm
but that's
saying?
talking as men, and that's
Right.
what a lot of times we don't do that. Like we don't want to do that. We talking in that boy mentality. Oh, that bitch bad. Yeah, but is that bitch stressing you out? Is that bitch too
Mm-hmm.
much for you?
Mm-hmm.
Is she causing you to do something that you don't normally do? You see what I'm saying? Like, because
Yeah, that's true,
at
bro.
this age, we 40 plus, and you man, you see way too many 40 plus people getting buried, right?
That's for
You
damn sure,
you
bro.
you down 50 and motherfucker had a stroke when you could, and you didn't get to say those last words. Damn, I was thinking about it, but I ain't never hit them and tell them like, yo, dude, I really appreciate you. You mean a lot to
Mm-hmm.
me. You one of my guys, like, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
like, you got to think about that, man. And you and I, we had conversation before the show because we do that sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Not
Yeah.
about the show, but just to say, yo, this is
Hey,
something you did for me. You probably ain't even know, bro.
you know, and
You know
I
what I'm
tell you,
saying?
like, it's one of those things, man. It's like, I deal with a lot, bro. I deal with a lot on a day-to-day basis, man. And sometimes the way I function in life is I close myself in because that's my relief sometimes. You know, I put myself in and I deal with it sometimes, and I figure out a way to deal with it amongst myself because I don't give a lot of people my problems because um you only for me, I only have like three really good, solid people in my life that I know I can rock with if it came all down to it. I know that once
Right.
that conversation happens, that conversation stay amongst those men. You know what I'm saying? And I feel good now. It took years to get to that point, but a
Right.
lot of people can say they got all these friends, but nobody really got more than like three or four friends, bro.
Nah.
And
Not that they ain't
you
gonna spread their shit
ain't gonna
at
spread this
all.
shit, bro. I know I can confide in you and say some shit to you, bro, and you's like, yo, bro, all right, it locks in. And I feel good about that. I'm like, yo, bro, it feels good to have people that you can say some shit and you don't feel compromised in no other kind of way. You like, bro, that shit is locked in to stay that way, and you feel good. You move on with your day, and and that person give you something to help you move on and be a better person, bro. But sometimes you have these stragglers in your life that you don't find out they're stragglers until it's too late. You know what I'm saying?
Till
And
shit hit the fan.
it's just shit the fans, man. And the thing about it is, bro, I just I'm very cognizant of that, bro. I don't share a lot, but when I share with people, and I feel like you keeping score on me, or it gets out some kind of way, I'm gonna feel a certain kind of way about that. I'm gonna approach you about that, and we're gonna have a conversation about that, bro. And you and I won't connect that way again, man.
Yeah.
But I would deal with anybody I got a problem with straight up. I don't go through third parties. I don't go through other people and say, yo, Fifth said this. Nah, Fifth gonna tell you what the fuck he got to say. That's the way I'm built. And however it's gonna come out, it's gonna come out, bro. So I don't give my friendship willy-nilly to anybody. I don't give my love to anybody. But if I give it to you, man, I'm going in hard with it. And I'm be there for you. We're gonna be there for each other and make sure this shit's cool, bro. But there's some sucker shit out here, man. And I'll be like, yo,
Yeah.
man, I'll be like, shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like you got situations out here I seen personally. Um, they watch you, but they don't interact with you. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
well, we
They
see
watch
that
me.
every week. We see
We
that
see it
every
every
week
week.
because
See it every week.
you ask stuff and people that DM you, but they don't want to say it. They don't want people to know. And you see, oh man, I got these watchers. Who watching? And you might not know until you see the person. Oh man, y'all podcast is good. It's like, damn, why you don't ever
Yeah,
shout us out on on this or that or blah blah
yeah,
blah?
yeah,
Because
yeah.
it just happens, man. It just
It's,
happens.
it's,
I mean, but it's life is what it is, man. And it's like I said a couple of weeks ago. A lot of people are not good humanitarians, man. They just don't do what's good for the human race. They
they
just
don't.
it's like the person who doesn't want to let you in traffic. You have nothing to lose, nothing to gain. I ain't talking about the person that's taking advantage trying to get. I'm talking about the person traveling from out of town who didn't know the lane was ended. They don't want to let you in, man.
I'm
You
that
know what I'm saying?
motherfucker. I'm that
And,
yo. I'm a road rage motherfucker. I'm sorry, bro. I apologize,
yeah,
man.
I've never ridden with you, man. Yeah, like you
Yeah,
can't drive on me, right?
I got road rage, bro. I'm getting better with it, man. I just like, yo, fuck it, bro. I gotta go where I gotta go. I'm impatient in that regards, man. I get what you're saying, but I'll be all over the fucking place, man. But now where I'm at right now, I just like, yo, I'm happy now. Everything that I'm doing now, from the podcasts to whatever else is going on, I'm strictly happy with that. I don't need no bullshit in my life, bro. And I don't feel like I don't feel as adults, as men, especially as men, we should have these bullshit quorums with each other if you don't talk to each other. Or pick up the phone and rap to me, bro, and deal with me that way, man. Because the one thing about me, man, if I hear some shit, the first time I see him, I'm asking you about it, bro. That is me. I'm like, hey, bro, you got my number. You know, I'll tell you some sucker shit, and how you feel about it.
You ain't gonna steal on nobody, is you?
Hey man, yo, bro, how I feel about it is how I feel about it, bro. And I just feel like I just never dealt with I never liked people that talked about each other, bro. And y'all rock with each other, man. You know, I'm like, yeah,
Right.
that's some crazy shit to me, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, salute to you, man. You my guy, bro. And I told you some shit before the show that I never told you before, and it was some serious shit. I'm like, yo, bro, this is what it is, man. And sometimes you got good people around you, man, and God kind of connects y'all that way. So, you my guy, bro. You my brother. So I salute you on that shit, man. So, you know what I'm saying? So,
But let me tell you some other shit, man. I was thinking, like, I woke up this morning and I'm thinking about the show tonight. And I'm like, yo, this shit really spiraled past what I imagined, right? Because I was having a conversation with a guy the other night, man, and he said, man, yo, he was actually at the show we did with Kid Capri.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, yo, man, I didn't connect you as Chris. I just connect you as the Podcases.
Right.
Like, you the guy from the Podcases. I'm like, yeah.
Right.
And he like, man, y'all do other shows? Like, y'all open for kids and blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, yeah, we did the Soul Picnic and we did. And he like, man, what's y'all fee? And I'm like, man, well, you know, it just depends on the event, you know, blah, blah,
Mm-hmm.
blah. And I'm like, man, when we started this thing, I you know, and then this is good for a closure for season 4. I think neither one of us had any idea of where we were going, who would listen, if anybody would listen. We didn't really care because we were going that once a month conversation we had, we were gonna have it. We were just gonna do it over air. And I remember before we started, I don't know if you remember this shit, but one night you was like, yo, I'm gonna send you a link, log on tonight. And I was like, all right. And I logged on and he was like, so what the fuck you gonna talk about? And I was like, shit, I don't know. He was like, yo, you gotta say something. Like, what the fuck? And I'm just sitting there like, nigga, I don't know what the fuck, what we gonna talk about. Like, so because you know, you got, understandably, you got more media experience than me. So, and I was like, damn, I guess we do need something to talk about. But we always kept it organic to the point we like, yo, we ain't talking with, man. It just flow how it flow. You know, we did eventually come up. You know, you came up with an opinionated fact list, but the show just flow how it flow because the show just for the people. That's what we always said. The show is for people to listen to us and hopefully be relatable. Because I think we more relatable than a young Jeezy or a T.I. or even a Gilly or a Joe Budden. We more relatable and we can talk about stuff. And I think we had a avenue, and I think that's what our avenue was. And it's just, you know, through the grace of God, we've grown to that point where it's like, yo, now people expect it, and people expect it, and they want to kind of hear what we have to say. And sometimes we get DMs like, yo, I want y'all to talk about this. Or what do y'all think about that? Or tell me about this. And it's like, yo, you get to the point now, and you might go out, and the motherfucker might be like, yo, that's the motherfucker from the Podcases.
Yeah, man. It's a funny thing, man. Like I said, I went to South Carolina. I went to a wedding down there, and I went to an after party after the wedding. And it was some far off little place, man. It's like a couple of guys walk up to me like, yo, bro, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, shit, I didn't even know you listened to this shit, bro. And they were like, yeah, man. And
let me ask you though, bro. Do anybody ask about me?
Nah, no one ever asked about you, bro. No one ever asked about you, man. You know, this send us DMs and shit, whatever, man. And I'm kind of flattered by some of the DMs that we do get, bro. I am flattered by it. I'm like, okay, you know, it's a funny thing, man. But nothing is translated into you know, a threesome or nothing like that, man. So you know, we got work to do, bro. So,
and you're saying that everywhere you go, nobody be like, hey, what's up with your co-host? Because people always ask about you. I mean, they ask me if you're serious. Like, yo, is he really that crazy? I'm like, yeah, nigga,
I don't have a filter, man. I you know, like I said, you know, I think every black man need to go through counseling. Whether you think you need it or not, it's just for self-preservation and stock of yourself. I think every black man need to go to counseling and just talk to somebody and just have a conversation, man. And I've done that, and I think since I've done that, I don't hold a lot of things in. I find out who I really am. I'm just I'm a happier person when I'm alone sometimes, and and I do get happiness from other people, but I'm happiest alone. And sometimes you just find that out later on in life.
Right.
And I live my truth, bro. That's the one thing I always do. I live my truth. I don't step out of. I tell people who I am when I first meet them, and that's just what I am, man. You know, when we go out and do these shows and stuff like that, people see us, bro. They're like, yo, and they, you know, like I say, you're a more open guy. You know a lot of people and things like that. I'm just a self preservation guy. I'm just like, I just keep to myself, and that's just how I am, bro. It's not always a good thing, but that's who I am. That's how I progress my life to be. Is like, yo, I'm more of a person that kind of keep to myself, and I mind my business, bro. And but I enjoy doing this show, man. We go out and people ask about it or whatever, man. I'm more free when I'm doing this on air, but when I'm out in public, I'm not as free. You know what I'm saying? Because people around me and things of that nature. So I'm not as free, man. So, but when we do it like this or whatever, shit, boy, you the talk of the town, Jack. Yo, you go out there.
Yo, but let me reiterate it. So nobody's ever asked about me, yo. Like ever.
Dude, no,
Like,
bro. No
anybody
one's.
never.
No, man.
Come
I
on,
share
man.
all
Be
that,
for real.
man. Nobody ever asked.
Be
About.
serious.
So be honest. So they ask about me. They want to know what
No, they
my
just because you say that crazy shit sometimes, so they might be like, "Yo, is he serious?" Like,
I don't.
like what?
I don't say anything crazy. I say whatever's on my mind. I say the truth, how I see it. But I've told you some of the things that I've said. I kind of take stock and I'm like, okay, well, Si, comes in and kind of like level things out, whatever, man. But yeah, I just
But nobody's ever been like, "Yo, what's up with your co-host?"
never, bro. They don't. I don't know why you don't get this. I said no. No one's ever asked about you, man. Whatever they ask about you, man, they ask about me. I appreciate it, bro. Tell them thank you, man. I get inboxes saying that they like the show and things of
Cause they
that
say
nature,
I'm the
man.
more, a lot of people say I'm more splashy. Like I'm the more splashy of the two. Like
Just say that
Like
shit.
kind of like if we was bad boys, I'd be Will Smith, you'll be Martin.
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, I've heard that. I heard that. Yeah,
See,
I've heard.
that's something that's about me.
Yeah, I've heard that, but no one's want to get with you, bro. They all want to know what my situation is, and they want to get with me and things of that nature, man. And um, it's a platform, and I tell people all the time, I'm just here to spread the news. I ain't here to hook up with nobody or nothing like that, bro. I'm just here to do my thing and set up the microphones and leave, bro. I'm not here to hook up with nobody or do nothing like that, man. If she comes along, man, you'll be the first to know, Jack. But right now, it is what it is, man. But yo, hey, check this out, man. We got you got Opinionated-Facts, man. You wanna rock with it?
Right with it, yo. Let me lean in, get to the light right quick. Go ahead.
This is the last one for season 4, man. This is the Opinionated-Facts list for episode 44. It's a wrap, man. These are things you need to do to make your relationship work, man. These are 10 things that you need to do. And here's the thing. Here's the cool thing about this list, bro. It's not about men or about women. It's just about men and women together as a whole. Things they should be doing.
Unit. Just a unit.
As a unit, man. Yeah. So are you ready to rock with this list, bro?
Yeah, I'm definitely.
All right, man. Number 10 is, again, this is the things that you need to do to make your relationship work. Number 10 is forgive and forget. Forgive and forget, man. You know what I'm saying? So
I ain't doing it. Go ahead. Nah.
That's one of the hardest things to do is to forgive and forget when you go through a relationship, but that's a very important thing, man. You go through a relationship, you got to be able to forgive and forget, man. So number 9 is trust your mate. Trust your mate. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to trust whoever you're dealing with. You say you're gonna lock this in, and don't carry over things that happened in the past to the new relationships, bro. You got to trust this relationship. Whatever this relationship is totally independent of what you went through in the past. So if you decide to go forward into a relationship, you got to trust your mate and hope that it's just something totally different from the past. Okay, so that's number 9 is trust your mate. Number 8 is include them in family events. You want to make sure this person is involved in your life and they know that they are an important part of your life. So you want to kind of include them, matriculate them, of course. You don't want to just blast them out there, but find ways to include them in family events, man. Okay. I hope I'm helping you out on this because you're just looking at it like whatever, man. So these are 10 things you need to do to make your relationship work. Number 10 is forgive and forget. Number 9 is trust your mate. Number 8 is include them in family events. Number 7 This is a big one, man. Respect their privacy, bro. Respect their privacy, man. No, just whatever they tell you, you gotta until you find out different, you gotta trust that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So respect their privacy, man. Number 6, little things matter. You know what I'm saying? So feelings are involved with that.
Cars and shit. Cars.
Yeah, because a lot of times when you meet somebody, they kind of tell you who they are. If you have a good conversation with somebody, they kind of tell you who they are. So they tell you little things that matter to them. So you got to pick up on that. Like you say, you're a very prominent gift giver. So that's big.
No,
I
think gifts are a big deal.
Okay, so yeah, so that's a little thing. So that to them that may be important to them. You know what I'm saying? So these are 10 things that you need to do to make your relationship work. Number 10 is forgive and forget. Number 9 is trust your mate. Number 7 is include them in family events. Number 8 is include them in family events. Number 7 is respect their privacy. Number 6 is little things matter. And number 5, learn how to be independent, man.
Some of these are like contradictory, man. But okay, I rock with it.
Yeah, man. You gotta learn how to be independent, man. Just keep who you are and bring together. Y'all form together like Voltron, man. So keep your independence.
Okay.
So number 5 is learn how to be independent. So number 4 is know when to keep your mouth shut. Every battle you can't fight every battle.
That's usually my problem because I don't say nothing. Just don't answer the phone.
Yeah, man. So yeah, again, you're a perpetual single guy, man. So these are things that may help you out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hoping that you're picking up on some of these things. So number 3,
you've been Dr. Phil in all show, and now
hey, man. Hey man, I'm just helping you. You squinting your face up at these things, man. These are very important things.
The light is in my face. The light.
Yeah, I got eyes. So yeah. So number 3 is handle money carefully, man. You know what I'm saying? Handle money carefully, man. Just whatever you are coming in, just be that throughout the whole entire relationship. Okay. I'm a little cheap guy sometimes, so I don't pick up on a lot of things. So you handle money carefully, man. And number 2, you grow and you adapt together. Was that one that got you, man? You able to understand that one?
Yeah, I agree. Yes,
definitely. So you grow and adapt together? Okay, cool, man.
Yeah, grow and adapt.
Mm-hmm. So these are 10 things that you need to do to make your relationship work. Number 10 is forgive and forget. Number 9 is trust your mate. Number 8 is include them in family events. Number 7 is respect their privacy. Number 6, little things matters. Number 5 is learn to respect their privacy. Number 4 is know when to keep your mouth shut. Number 3 is handle money carefully. Number 2 is grow and adapt together. And the number 1 thing that you need to do to keep your relationship working is admit when you're wrong. That's the number 1 thing. You got to admit when you're wrong. Bro.
What if you never think you're wrong?
Well, if that's when you know you're wrong. If you never think you're wrong, that's when you know you're wrong, bro.
On that point or all the points?
Sometimes, man, you gotta put yourself in the other person's position, and you gotta understand. As men, we gotta understand this, man. Women are more feeling oriented than we are. So as you get older and you get more involved with somebody, you may have to understand what they're saying without, like how you said like 2 weeks ago, context clues, bro. This is your own words. Like sometimes you gotta have context clues, so you gotta be able to know somebody. These are your words. This is what you use, man. So these
play
are
play the clip.
I should have played. If I thought you was going to contradict this, I would have done this. So these are 10 things that you need to make your relationship work, man. So number 10 is forgive and forget. Number 9 is trust your mate. Number 7 is include them in family events. Number 8 is include them in family events. Number 7 is respect their privacy. Number 6 is little things matter. Number 5 is learn to forgive and forget. Learn to be independent. Number 4 is know when you keep your mouth shut, Si. Number 3 is handle money carefully. Number 2 is grow and adapt together. And the number 1 thing is just admit when you're wrong, man. And that's the Opinionated-Facts list for number 44, bro. So we're going to be gone for a while, man. So are you looking forward to this thing? Going back again?
Yeah, man, we'll be gone, somewhere between 4 and 8 weeks. We'll be back. Ain't nothing.
Yeah, that's a long time, bro. That's a long time, man. So
4 weeks or so, we'll be back right in college football season. We'll be talking to some college football players, man. Got some good interviews coming up, man. We got some big things popping like Ti. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
we got some big
We
things
back.
popping. Yeah, we got some things popping, bro. So we're gonna take a little break, man, and when season 5 come back, it's gonna be a bigger and better show, man, and how we do things, man, and what I'm saying. So it's just I'm looking forward to what we come because we kind of talk about that last couple of weeks. We kind of talk about what we want to do for season 5, man, and we do talk about that type of thing and what it's gonna be, how it's gonna be a little different, bro. So
I'll
I'm
tell
looking
you one
forward to
thing I
that.
want different. I want some intro music for me. You don't need no intro music, but I'll take me some intro music.
What you want, bro?
No,
You want some
what I'm
gospel and
working.
some shit? I mean, what do you want,
Uh-uh.
man? Yeah, man.
Probably like some Giveon or something.
Let's tell you what, show up for the production meetings that we have on Tuesdays, man, and you can put anything you want in that, man. Just show up for those
Yeah,
meetings,
I want some Giveon for me, yo. Like coming through with the Giveon, like I want like a more of an introduction because I feel like I just pop up on the screen. I want to kind of like.
Or you want to do like Steve Harvey, like we just kind of like I talk for a little while, then we introduce you and shit.
Like Ric Flair, you know what I'm saying? Like the music drop, like Tyson, the music drop, and I come in behind something like.
Okay, yeah, we can do that, man. Just tell me what you want to drop, and we'll get that, bro. Yeah, man. So get the people something
You
to
gonna
watch,
get some
man.
music for you?
No, I don't need anything. We got my daughter did the podcast thing, man. So she may remix it or something like that, but I'm good with that. You want to hurt her feelings again?
I need to speak to Ariel.
Yeah, man. You want to hurt her feelings, man? You want to tell her you don't want her to
do something. I want her to do something for me. Mm-hmm. Now I'm not talking about the podcast intro. I'm talking about before my screen actually comes out. I want Ariel to do something for me. Maybe some kind of rap or something talking about how I feel.
Okay, all right. Yo,
just jot some stuff down. If we come through, then he's the guy. So I want something like that.
Okay, just drop that shit, and I'll make sure she puts that together for you. So just put some adjective togethers and stuff like that, and just talk to her. She'll come up with something, man. She's pretty good at that stuff, man. Hey, man, get the people something to watch, man. Last episode of Better Call Saul.
Power is back. Kanan.
Oh, really?
Yeah, came back today. Kanan and his mama, man, his drug dealer mama, they back.
So is this a new show? Or is this like still the same?
The second season of Kanan. It's Power. It's the Power universe, but it's Kanan.
Okay, all right. I'll check that out, bro. I'm checking it out.
Yeah, it just came back. If you didn't see first season, definitely check out first season, man. Very good upcoming actors on first season. But this is episode 1. Second season is back. The Shy is also back, although the writing is kind of off. And P Valley, and this is P Valley. I don't want to talk about it, but it's back too. I mean, it's been back. They're on like episode 8, and football's back on, man. All the Panthers fans got excited that the Panthers beat the Redskins in preseason.
That's so sad. That's so sad, man. Yeah, keep pounding, bro.
They garbage. They really garbage. They got a garbage owner.
I've been seeing people with those season tickets, man. I'm like, yo, man, I don't know why people hold on to these teams, man. You wouldn't do that. You wouldn't let a woman do you this way. So I just go get your new team, bro. The way those teams be letting you down, like the Falcons and the Panthers and all that. Just get the Dallas Cowboys. Just get your new team. Because if a woman did you that way, you'll break it with her ass, man. So just get your new team, man. Keep pounding, bro. So I got one more episode of Better Call Saul is tomorrow night. The episode that just aired last week called Waterworks was fucking phenomenal, man.
I watched it. Damn, Kim left that motherfucker, man.
Yeah, she left him, bro. So we're gonna find out we're gonna find out how it all ends tomorrow night, man. So that's what I'm watching. So we're doing Better Call Saul, and that's how I'm gonna wrap my Monday night up tomorrow night. And this is it, bro. This is the last one we're gonna do. Season 4 is a wrap, bro. Thanks to everybody. Hey, John Miles, John Legend, Jose Fletcher, Linda Clark, Nessa David Wilson, all on Facebook, whatever. I mean, YouTube, whatever. Thanks for everybody who check us out on Facebook, man. I mean, Instagram, Facebook, whatever. Salute to everybody, bro. You got anything you want to say to the people before we wrap this up, man?
Hey, man, we'll see y'all in a couple of weeks, man. We're going to have a good time, season 5, yo.
Yeah, man. And just for anybody who's watching.
I'm back in the gym, so if you want to go season 5, you want to go shirtless versus shirtless, let me know.
Yeah. Sorry, that's gross. I'm not going to touch that shit, bro. I was with somebody yesterday, and they told me the sort of difference in the way I look and shit like that with my shirt and everything like that. So man, I told everybody I was going shirtless. I was going shirtless this show.
Who you with? Your doctor or somebody?
So I'm going to take my shirt off right now. I'm going to take my shirt off for the last 30 seconds of this show. This is show people, if you put work in, this is what it looks like when you really work out and show people. So I'm going to take my shirt off and show people what happened.
Wait. Let me get my mouse on the leave button before you do that.
I'm going to show what I've been doing for the past 10 weeks here. So this is what you do when you eat right and you take care of your body. You get a good trainer, somebody that's not online that's giving you instructions.
Bro, do it next season. Don't do it right now.
All right, I'll do it next season, man. But salute to everybody who's been rocking with the cases, man. We're gonna be gone for a little while. I think around the time be close to homecoming, right? HBCU homecoming, we'll be back around that time, man.
Say what now? Hey, you gonna join the Booster Club? I'm gonna join the Booster Club.
I'm gonna find some way to get on the board of Shaw. So if that's the way to get on, going through the Booster Club, I will do that. But I'm gonna find my way to get on to the Shaw board and be an intricate voice of the executive branch of the board, man. So that's my ultimate goal, man. So Jermaine, hook that up for me, man. Put the word in for me, man. If I gotta go through the Hall of Fame to do all that stuff like that. I've done some Hall of Fame worthy items, man. I feel I should get a nod this year.
I'm in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I know you're in the Hall of Fame. So I want to be in the Hall of Fame coming up either this year or next year, man. So I've done some worthy stuff, man. So if I need to write my bio again, let me know. But I want to get into the Hall of Fame and get on the Shaw U board, man. So salute to everybody. This is a wrap for us. We're gonna go on vacation, man. I'm good on my dune buggy next few days, man, and ride out, bro. You got anything you want to say to the good people before we wrap it up, bro?
Hey, man, check out that Power Universe Kanan, man. That joint is pretty good.
All right, yo.
That Woodstock documentary on Netflix was kind of wild too. So check that out too.
Yeah. If you haven't got a chance, check out Margin Calls on Netflix, man. It is a great movie, man. It's called Margin Calls. So check that out on Facebook. On Netflix. I'm about to wrap this up, man. I'm gonna go chill out for the rest of my evening, man, and walk the dog.
Hey, I got to take my kids to Old Navy. They want to spend even more money.
Hey, man. That's what they. Hey, bro. That's what it do, bro. I don't get that.
They sitting here. They deaf stare at me like, man, hurry up. They close their eye.
Hey, fellas, I will send y'all some future astronaut stuff so y'all can kind of help with that. Y'all get some fly stuff down there, man, and do some stuff, man. And so salute to everybody. Thank you for rocking with us on for 44 of these things, man. Season 4 is a wrap, man. We out of here. You want to say one last thing to the people, man?
Hey, FBI raided Trump house. That's all I got to say.
Some bullshit, but yeah, they did raid Trump crib. I wasn't going to touch that one, but hopefully he gets out on the other side of that okay. Brittany Green is coming home. Hopefully Joe's going to figure that out. and so
a lot more motherfuckers going to jail for PPP. That's all.
Yeah. So if we get the monkeypox in here, the scammers will be scamming again. So make sure we get another plague coming through here, so we can get some more scammers coming through here, man, and everybody rock, man. So salute to everybody, man. We out here, man. We see you guys in a few weeks, man. I'm gonna get on this dune buggy and do my thing, man. So I'll be like 175 next time you guys see me. Cut up, shirt up, ab cut, and everything like that, man. So Si, it's been good rocking with you, man. I seen you like 6 weeks, 8 weeks or whatever.
Shut up, man. Let's have a meeting Tuesday.
Hey, salute to everybody who rocked with us on the season 4, man. Everybody, that came was a guest, whatever, man. Salute to everybody who took the time to fuck with us, man. And the people that in our inbox that we ignore, we salute you guys as well. So we get everybody on, man. So everybody have a good evening, man. Have a great week. Help somebody when you can. That's your duty as a human being, as a friend, as a humanitarian, as a family member. Help somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Peace.
So anything else? All right, bro. Everybody have a good week, man. Much love. Salute. The case is out.
Peace.